You know, there's only so many ways I can start these videos before I start one by doing what I'm doing right now. Do you know what an anime is? If not, then oh wow, do I need to define anime in an anime video? Really wrote myself into a corner here. Hello one and all to yet another edition of whatever. I am talking about shows that haven't aired yet. Time to copy and paste the rules from last season's script. I read the entries and watched the PVs for all of the summer 2023 anime listed on AniChart and put them into 4 categories. Watching, maybe watching, not watching, and will eventually watch. As well, I have what's called a silence token, which lets me choose one show per season to avoid talking about, and said reason gets explained at the end of the video. So yeah, let's begin. Jujutsu Kaisen 2nd season. Jujutsu Kaisen is certainly a shonen series. Is it a good one? I think so. Nothing jaw-droppingly fantastic, but it's enough to at least loosen your socks rather than knock them off. It's better than at least like 75% of the bog standard shonens out there, since it tries to be something more than just a power fantasy show with a shorter than average male protagonist and like 4 love interests for them. The characters in the show feel like characters beyond shonen tropes, and that's pretty cool, I guess. Jobless Reincarnation 2nd season. Jobless Reincarnation is certainly an isekai series. Is it a good one? I think so. Though, unlike Jujutsu Kaisen, Jobless may certainly knock your socks off, no matter how long they are. It's worse than you think, only because of the fact that goddamn is this protagonist horny, and goddamn is he trying to get with his cousin. I haven't seen the second half of the first season yet, but god am I not thrilled to check it out, ugh! Bleach, 1000 Year Blood War, The Separation. Bleach is certainly a show I've seen 13 episodes of. Will it knock your socks off? I'll get back to you on that one. As soon as I have time to watch, like, 350 episodes. Lovely. Horimiya Peace. Finally a show I feel like I have something unique to say about. Horimiya is like if you made a romance anime, but made it feel genuine and earned rather than forced. It's like if you made characters that actually have chemistry together, and I don't just mean the class. This show is really good. Yeah, watch it right now. I am taking out a gun as we speak. I don't care if you have work or school later, or how late at night it is. Watch all 12 episodes right this moment. Masamune-kun's Revenge R. Oh, fuck. Oh, shit. Y'all don't even understand. This was my shit back in, God, 2017? I never thought the show was particularly amazing, and it definitely got overshadowed, even just in concept, by Kaguya-sama only 2 years later. But it was absolutely a guilty pleasure of mine. I even bought most of the manga, but fell off of it after a while. It was certainly a show. Can I reasonably elaborate on why I enjoyed it so much? Nope. But I sure will watch this, if only to get a taste of what 10th grader Godzi liked so much. It was Yoshino. I had the biggest fiction crush on Yoshino, okay? I sure did have a type. I hope it's past tense. I've had a lot to figure out, y'all. Rent-a-Girlfriend 3rd season. Oh no, oh god. Hello, other guilty pleasure from back in 2020. I've yet to see season 2, but I'm dreading how stupid but entertaining it's gonna be. At this point in my life, I don't really care if my standards for entertainment are inconsistent. I gave this show's first season a 9 back in 2020 and called it perfect popcorn garbo, which is very true. This show is dumb. It's dumb as fuck. It's so ludicrously stupid, but in a super fun way. Should I have given it a 9? Well, no, but there's something to be said for how ridiculously fun watching it was. By the way, I still unironically believe that Sumi's design is top tier. Sure, she's a super generic cutesy shy girl anime waifu, but I like her design, and by extension, I like her. You'd be surprised how little it can take to get me endeared to a character. I need me some dorky cuties to hyperfixate on in order to get me through a show. Anyways, Zom 100, Bucket List of the Dead. This is a good-ass concept, holy shit, I'm genuinely impressed. I too would be thrilled if the world was ending, so there's a lot to relate to here. Maybe I'd be more confident in myself if nothing truly mattered in life. Oh, wait. Bungo Stray Dogs 5th season. Oh boy, can I think of an author joke for this? You think I read shit? Motherfucker, I barely watch shows. Season 4? Never seen it. Shrek? Never seen it. The Incredibles? I can go on. My Happy Marriage. This title is kinda too ironic, I feel. I don't know, this looks alright, it could go either way. The Girl I Like Forgot Her Glasses. This is really cute looking, but damn is that composition certainly a creative choice. Like Zom 100, I can kinda relate to this, as I also forget my glasses all the time. The only difference is that nobody likes me and I'm a compulsive liar. The girl part is up in the air. It's like a 75% lean, and the 25 is void. Wait, what are you, you might ask? I used to say both. Used to. The Devil is a Part-Timer, 2nd season. Damn, bitches these days can't count. I didn't do so hot in math back in school. I mean, my grades were good, but I understood jack shit about it. Just fumbled my way through factoring trinomials and PEMDASing my derivatives. I learned more about math from Sho Minamimoto than I did my math teachers, and that's not a joke. Ask me in 12th grade how many digits of pi I remember, you'd get 3.14. Ask me today, it's 3.14159.265. Thanks, Sho. Anyways, I know jack shit about math, but I'm pretty sure the number after 2 is 3, not 2. Second season. Second. I don't know. The Duke of Death and His Maid, 2nd season. I'm a bit too negative about some shows, so let's get an opinion from somebody who's watched the show.
It was great. I mean, there's this hot blonde, but like, what can I say? I'm just a friggin' simp, okay? I watched it because, I was like, oh, hot blonde, sick. Guy who touches stuff and instantly kills things, even better. I don't really remember much of first season, so...
Enlightening. Rurouni Kenshin 2023. I never watched Rurouni Kenshin. Guess I should. What do you want me to say? Liar, liar. Hey, look, it's No Game, No Life without the incest. I hope! Reign of the 7 Spellblades. I mean, I like some of the character designs, especially the main girl's design. Otherwise, this looks like some bargain bin, value menu, generic brand. I can't believe it's not an isekai series. It looks fine. Sometimes the generic brand is good, you know? Reborn as a vending machine. I now wander the dungeon. Do I need to elaborate? Best case scenario, the show is funny. I don't need to elaborate. Classroom for Heroes. Shoot me in the skull immediately. Saint Cecilia and Pastor Lawrence. Part of me wants to go on a small rant about female characters in media who are portrayed as super competent, but then are actually incredibly dependent on a man in their lives. But this is not the place to talk about normalized sexism in media, and seeing how I haven't even seen this show, it'd be presumptuous of me to claim that this show falls into that mold. Not to mention, it's far more likely that this is more about people hamming themselves up to be someone they're not at work and then going home to their safe house where they unwind by being themselves. My dad does this. At work, he serves the role of a middle manager, essentially. At home, he whines for food like an attention-starved puppy. I kinda do that too, but I live alone and see my one pasta pot in the sink and let out a huge sigh. I'm available, by the way. Helk! So aside from the fact that this show's name is a middle schooler's loophole to swearing, this looks like a Berserk fan's idea of a romance power fantasy. Main character is a hyper buff guy who would make JoJo characters look like twinks, and he's super friendly and nice, but when he gets angry, he's super cool, and you can tell because his eyes are darker. And the main girl is a red-haired tsundere. I'm available, by the way, though I'd feel bad about uppercutting people into the stratosphere, so bargain bin it is. My tiny senpai from work. Look, I know this is the show to shit on this season. That's why I'm watching it. I love a good shitstorm. I love looking at shows for creeps by creeps that help me justify to myself that I'm a normal person who likes normal person things, like advertising myself on the internet. Real note, we need to nuke the concept of lollies, especially the concept of legal lollies. Ugh. This Lost Paws ass, Hirohei ass, the guy who uses a Nico Yazawa Kinney VTuber avatar ass, creepy shit. Pretending you're not a pedophile because the 4'6" girl with L cups is actually 24. I'm not saying we shouldn't have characters who are young girls or underdeveloped teenagers and adults because, well, they exist in real life, y'all. But this fetishization of youth is gross. It was one thing when you were 15 and thought Konata Izumi was the perfect otaku girlfriend or whatever, but you are 30 jerking off to a character who looks like DeviantArt fetish shit of a 12-year-old. You can like short girls or girls with small chests, obviously, they already exist in media. Quit your weird Nico fanboying and Twitter virgin bat signaling, y'all. Rev, that's his name. Knew that info was locked somewhere in my brain. Project Yohane, Sunshine in the Mirror. Oh, sick, it's a fantasy anime with cute girls being dorks. Hey, why do they look so familiar? Holy fuck. Akira. Love Live is the beast that never dies. I won't lie, despite my making fun of internet pedophiles, Love Live is not a bad show at all, just not my usual cup of tea. I enjoyed the first 3 seasons I saw, but should probably give them a rewatch. It was just dorky high school girls, though. I guess this spin on things isn't any more uninteresting than, like, a fantasy SpongeBob spin-off. I mean, Chuny characters are weird and occasionally also the mark of internet pedophiles, but I don't hate them. Who knows? Am I actually the strongest? Dark Gathering. I don't hate the horror genre. That said, I'm a little bitch who can't stand scaly things, and body horror viscerally disturbs me. This show looks fine, though. Atelier Ryza, Ever Darkness, and The Secret Hideout. I could talk for a while about this one. So I will! Watch my either upcoming or already released video discussing this anime's potential. Self-promotion within my own work? It's more likely than you think. If you want my quick thoughts, fuck you. Your attention span is horrific, and this is coming from someone with ADHD who has looked away and gotten distracted while writing this sentence literally 5 times. And then, again, before writing this one and during reading it. The most heretical last boss queen, from villainous to savior. This subgenre of girls getting isekai'd into otome games is kinda getting old, and I've yet to even watch one of them. This show looks fine and all, but I'm gonna give my take on the general quality of isekai anime. The vast majority of isekai that star male protagonists in traditional fantasy settings are not good, but some are decent to good. Otome game isekais that have female protagonists are undetermined for me right now, but traditional fantasy isekais that have female protagonists instead of male ones are typically fucking awesome. Kuma 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 Bear, Bofuri, So I'm a Spider So What, they're marvelous. We need more isekais with female protags, y'all. Forget the Kirito trope. It's overstayed its welcome even before isekai inundation hit the scene. The Dreaming Boy is a realist. I've gone on record to call myself slice of life trash in the past, and that's still true to a huge extent. But can you blame me when it's so much easier to not only get into a slice of life series, but also to immediately see the general theme of the show from the mere concept of it? I look at a typical isekai and write it off as a power fantasy, but you tell me any potential real-world slice of life story and I can immediately see the vision. Like this show, it's about 2 teenagers who like each other dealing with different kinds of socialized anxiety around their relationship that pushes them away from each other. It's an everyday tragedy, baby's first Shakespeare play. But that's fucking rad, and I'm never not going to love the slice of life genre with being so in your face with its themes and subtleties. Sure, this show could very well end up being hot garbage, I don't deny that. But it looks good, fuck you! My unique skill makes me OP even at level 1. Hey guys, I bought a second silence token. Let's see if it works. Spy Classroom 2nd Season. Okay, I'm back from the Silent Realm. What did I miss? Oh, an entire season of an anime I intended to watch. Whoopsie daisy. Sugar Apple Fairy Tale Part 2. I did trash on this show back when its first season aired. Or, sorry, first part. And people call pronouns confusing. What even is a neo-pronoun? I ask as I click on the next episode of Attack on Titan, the final season, part 3, core 1. Anyways, I did trash this show as looking boring, but sometimes I'm wrong and people sang its praises, so yeah. Temple. Why is it that we haven't had a so bad it's good looking ecchi harem for like the past few seasons? I always watch the shitty looking harems because they're fucking hilarious. Even when I was a teenager watching To Love Ru, I wasn't thinking about how attractive the girls were. I was making fun of that shit. It was hysterical. Whatever happened to quality garbage? We're malnourishing the anime raccoons of the world, including yours truly. All the trash out there now is just empty boxes and soda cans. I need me my pizza crusts and mashed raspberries, come on! Undead Girl Murder Farce. This looks fine in the edgy way it is. I got nothing much to say here. The Masterful Cat is depressed again today. This looks weird. Not bad at all, just weird. Very weird. Sweet Reincarnation. Alright, because I don't want this video to be any longer than it has to, let's just rapid fire making fun of the rest of these shows this season because they all look shitty. This one is an isekai about a guy named Pastry who makes pastries. It's also an isekai for no reason. Next, The Great Cleric. Wild that this being an isekai about a guy who's a healer isn't the biggest red flag this show has. They make a Persona reference. The Gene of AI. Well, it sure sounds AI generated. This feels like if ChatGPT watched every sci-fi anime and came up with one on its own. Ayaka. Not only does this look hopelessly boring, but the PV is a Crunchyroll official trailer. Double L. Malevolent Spirits Monogatari, 2nd season. Didn't watch this, don't care to. Synduality Noir. Just like the year this show takes place in, everything here looks like a 2. Level 1 Demon Lord and 1 Room Hero. Yeah, what if we turned a demon into a spunky little girl? Straight to jail with you. Bang Dream, it's my go. The only going this show will do is straight into the bargain bin of media history. Well, we made it. Solid season, I don't know. This season's silence tokens were used on Am I Actually the Strongest and My Unique Skill Makes Me OP even at level 1, because do I need to fucking explain that? Recap time as always. I will be watching Jujutsu Kaisen 2nd season, Horimiya Peace, Masamune-kun's Revenge R, Zom 100 Bucket List of the Dead, Rurouni Kenshin 2023, My Tiny Senpai from Work, Atelier Ryza Ever Darkness in the Secret Hideout, and The Dreaming Boy is a Realist. I might be watching My Happy Marriage, The Girl I Like Forgot Her Glasses, Liar Liar, Reign of the 7 Spellblades, Reborn as a Vending Machine, I Now Wander the Dungeon, Project Yohane Sunshine in the Mirror, Dark Gathering, The Most Heretical Last Boss Queen from Villainous to Savior, Spy Classroom 2nd season, Sugar Apple Fairy Tale Part 2, Undead Murder Girl Farce, and The Masterful Cat is depressed again today. Lastly, I will eventually watch Jobless Reincarnation 2nd season, Bleach 1000 Year Blood War to Separation, Rent-A-Girlfriend 3rd season, Bungo Stray Dogs 5th season, and The Devil is a Part-Timer 2nd season. I completely forgot to write an outro before I recorded this script because I got distracted for an hour after writing the recap. So, I suppose that's it for the video. If you liked it, awesome. If you didn't like it, I don't know how you suffered through 20 minutes of my voice. That's all though. Goodbye.